Hi everyone, my name is Frankie, and welcome to a Movie a Day Challenge. Today is day number 256, and it's September 13th, 2018. Today I'll be watching the 1984 science fiction film, Dune. Now, in each episode of a Movie a Day Challenge, I pick one film that I've never seen before, and then I take that movie's movie poster and place it to the side of me. I do this because I absolutely have no idea of what the film that I'm about to watch is about. And being that I have absolutely no clue about the film and what it's about, I feel like I need to draw some type of conclusion of what I think the film may be about, based solely on the movie poster itself. In saying this, let's go ahead and take a look at the 1984 science fiction film movie poster to Dune. Now, I must admit, Dune's movie poster is pretty cool. I mean, it has the feel of a science fiction film. A classic science fiction film, being that it is in the 80s. It takes off, the sort of feeling of what I would think space would look like in a movie. From this movie poster, as you know, I never read any of the info on the movie poster itself. I think I might have done it 2 times before, but I stopped doing that basically because I felt that it gave away too much of the film. And I'd rather go in not knowing anything about the film and just talk about the movie poster itself. Now, what I can see here is that you have someone in the front, and he looks like he's walking around a desert wasteland or some type of complete utter desert, because it looks like in the back is like the dunes that they're talking about. There's another person in it, but you can see that this is space. Possibly another planet, maybe even another dimension or whatever. But you can see that it's space. And I gotta say that I'm happy about seeing this movie poster. It makes me excited to see a science fiction movie poster and go, okay, this is actually what I would think a movie poster about space would look like in some way, shape, or form. Not trying to, say, oh, this is really what it is. I'm just giving you my opinion. Don't come down on me because, oh, you don't know what space looks like and stuff like that. This is only my observation. That's all it is. Don't get too crazy with the comments. But it's a really cool looking movie poster. I'll be honest. A dune to me is what I know what a dune is from the desert. So I'm believing this has to do with the desert planet. Maybe it's called Dune. But I'm looking forward to enjoying it. It looks like it's going to be a really cool science fiction film. I'm looking forward to watching the 1984 science fiction film, Dune. Now, after I finish analyzing the movie poster itself, I then let you, the viewer, know that I'm going to go ahead and watch the 1984 science fiction film, Dune. But before I go and do that, I want to let you, the viewer, know that after I finish watching Dune, I then come back and tell you a little bit about the film. However, I don't go in any major detail about the film. You see, I don't release any major spoilers about the film, nor do I tell you anything about the plot of the film either. Why? Well, because I don't want to ruin your chance of watching a really great film for the first time. And since this is also my first time watching the 1984 science fiction film Dune as well, I wouldn't want anyone to tell me any major spoilers or ruin the plot of the film for my enjoyment either. So I tell you very little as I can about the film in general. Now, in case you have previously seen the 1984 science fiction film Dune previously, then please feel free to substitute this film for another film of your choosing. It doesn't even have to be in the genre of science fiction. This way you can enjoy a film for the first time and take part in a movie a day challenge, and possibly watch each film along with me as I go along. In saying this, I'm going to go ahead right now and watch the 1984 science fiction film, Dune, and then I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit about the film. I'll be right back. I just finished the 1984 science fiction film, Dune, and I want to let you, the viewer, know that Dune is an okay film, in my opinion. What I mean by okay? I mean that the film overall has a fantastic production. I'm talking about the buildings in this film are pretty cool to see. And the overall scenes itself, designed incredibly wonderful. The visual effects, special effects, The costumes for the aliens, pretty cool, including the opening alien. However, the way the film begins and the overall story of the film made this film go from a good movie to an okay film. Just pretty much this much from it being a bad film. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Apparently, Dune is in its own kind of niche of stuff. And what I mean by that is, this is a movie that you'll sit down and watch, which it's over 2 hours. You'll sit down and watch it, and you'll start to see things in certain scenes develop that would not necessarily explain to you better. This film could have been like 3 hours long. It really could have. But I guess that it wasn't in the value of production to make it that long. But there are a whole lot of questions I have for this film that I don't want to reveal right now towards you because it will spoil the whole film for you. But just know this, when you sit down and you watch the 1984 science fiction film Dune, you're going to have a lot of questions on what you're seeing, how did something come about, and why is this happening now? That's how I felt throughout the whole film itself. The overall acting by the cast of people they casted, not so good. Not so good. I really think they could have made a better pick of cast members. That's what I felt, including the lead actor. I really felt that. And by the way, the visual effects in this film, wait till you see, I'm going to say this, Patrick Stewart is in this film. Patrick Stewart. Star Trek, The Next Generation, okay? He's in this film. Now, I'm just going to say this. Patrick Stewart's in the film, and him and the lead actor have this fight in what looks like to be a box square. Themselves, that's like their armor, a box square. I'm not spoiling anything to you, but that's what it looked like to me. That's what I'm saying. So you need to view it to believe it. Would I recommend Dune to a family member or a friend? No way. I don't even want to like spend the time on Dune to talk about it with someone that I know. Would I watch it again? No, thank you. This was a one and done film for me. These are my point of views about the film, my opinion. Doesn't have to agree with you. You can be a Dune fanatic, okay? Enjoy the film for what it is. I wasn't that entertained by the film. Just saying that. Now, if you liked today's episode, you see that thumbs up underneath this video? Click it. Give us a like for today's episode. As you're doing that, maybe you've seen the 1984 science fiction film Dune and liked it. Maybe you've seen it and you didn't like it. Maybe you're interested in watching the film. You wanted to hear about someone's review about the film, and you're interested in watching it. You're going to go watch it and come back and write something. Well, whatever the three may be, please tell me in the comment box down below. Right down there. Right down there. And as you're doing that, you see that word subscribe underneath this video? Click it. Subscribe to a Movie a Day Challenge. Now, tomorrow is day number 257 of a Movie a Day Challenge, and I'll be watching the 1989 science fiction film, The Abyss. My name is Frankie. I will be here tomorrow for day number 257 and the 1989 science fiction film, The Abyss. I will see you tomorrow.